Assalamu alaikum, dear Arabic learners. I am Afifa and I welcome you to another Quranic Arabic Simplified lesson number 10, which discusses the subject and predicate of nominal sentences. Please stay regular with watching these 10-minute videos since the lessons build on the knowledge from the prior lessons. 3 10-minute videos are only about 30 minutes of your time per week to learn the language of the Quran. I have also created playlists with titles Quranic Arabic Simplified or Madinah Arabic Shortened, so you can search using these keywords also. If you are finding the subject difficult, please don't give up, as even if you get 5 or 10% of the lessons, you will still understand some Quran, InshaAllah. Please do comment and let me know how is your learning going. I will do my best to adjust the lessons to match your pace. Let us begin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Last time we discussed the nominal sentence and we said there is a subject and a predicate. The subject is the main idea of the sentence and the predicate gives information about the subject. In the first example of this sentence, Muhammad is a student. We said that Muhammad is the subject and is a student is the predicate. Again, this was covered in detail in the last lesson. And I said in the last lesson that the subject in Arabic is called al-mubtada'u, while the predicate in Arabic is called al-khabaru. So in this lesson, we are going to continue our discussion of nominal sentences in more detail. Let's start with this example right here. Al-qamaru jamilun. This means the moon is beautiful. So in this sentence, you want to speak about the moon. Al-qamaru. So al-qamaru is the mubtada because you are speaking about the moon. And the information you want to give about the moon is the khabar. So, jamilun, it is beautiful, is the khabar. Okay, so let's look at another example. Al-kitabu kabirun. It means the book is large. So, we are talking about the book, which is the mubtada. And we are giving more information about the book. We are saying that it is large. So that is the predicate, al-khabaru. Let's continue to review some examples of the nominal sentence. So the beginning of the nominal sentence is a noun or a pronoun in these examples. So for example, Allahu ghafurun, which means Allah is all forgiving. So notice that I added the is as we talked about before. Here Allah is the mubtada and ghafurun is the khabar. So Allah is definite because it is a proper noun and ghafurun is indefinite. Here as we discussed, the khabar is usually indefinite. The next one is ana mujtahidun. Here, as I mentioned before, the subject can be a pronoun. Here, the pronoun ana is the mubtada. So it means I am hardworking. Again, I have put the am in the translation. Here, ana is, as I said, the mubtada and mujtahidun is the khabar. Again, the mubtada is definite because it's a pronoun and mujtahidun is indefinite. The next one is hazihi madrasatun, meaning this is a school. So again, I have put is in the translation. Now, you have not studied hazihi before, but it means this, and it is a demonstrative pronoun that we will study in a future lesson. So also we observe that hazihi is definite because it is a demonstrative pronoun and it is a mubtada, and madrasatun is the khabar. Okay, and hazihi is definite and madrasatun is indefinite. We also notice that the khabar matches in gender with the mubtada. Mubtada is feminine, hazihi, and this is feminine with the addition of the ta marbuta at the end. Okay, so we see that as in English, the subject may be a noun or a pronoun. Okay, and the predicate could be a noun or it could be other parts of speech, and we will study more about predicates in the future. I do not want to get into the discussion of predicates right now. Now let's take an example from the Quran. Bal. It means but or rather, and it is a particle. I mentioned to you in our first lesson that a particle is a harf, and it will be covered inshallah in future lessons. So here I just want you to analyze this piece of the verse. Let's start with huwa. As we learned in our pronoun lesson, huwa can also mean it. So here the huwa, it serves as the mubtada of the sentence. It is the subject of the sentence. We are talking about it. Okay, so if you're quiet after saying it, the listener is waiting for more news about it. Okay, they want to know what it is that you want to tell us about it. Okay, so whatever you're going to say about it is the khabar, is the news. Okay, it gives more information about it. So here it is a Quran. So Quranun is the predicate here because it tells you what this it is referring to. So huwa Quranum Majidun. So here Majid is actually describing the Quran as glorious. So if you say red jacket, you're describing the jacket as red. Here Majidun is the adjective for Quranun. And inshallah we will study adjectives in a future lesson. But for now, it suffices for you to understand that here huwa is the mubtada and Quranun is the khabar. Now let's practice with examples from the Quran. So take a look at this verse here. This is a nominal sentence, and we know that nominal sentences begin with a noun. Here it begins with huwa, which is a pronoun, but pronouns fall into the category of nouns. Okay, so this is what we studied, and it is called al-jumlatul ismiyatu. Now pause the video and try to identify the mubtada and the khabar. Okay, so here the mubtada or the subject of the sentence is huwa, he. He is the subject of the sentence, and if you don't say anything more, the listener is waiting for the predicate or for the khabar. So the listener is waiting for more news about the subject he. So the khabar here is mu'minun, which is a believer. Okay, so that is the khabar or the predicate of this sentence. Now let's observe the characteristics that we talked about. That mubtada is usually definite, and it is because it is a pronoun. And we said the khabar is mostly indefinite. And notice here with the tanween at the end, it is indefinite. The translation is a believer. And also please observe that when you translate into Arabic, as we have seen before, you put the is in the translation, which is not there in Arabic. Okay, huwa mu'minun. He is a believer. Now let's look at another example from the Quran. Again, this is a nominal sentence because it begins with a demonstrative pronoun, which we said before that it also falls into the category of nouns. Hadha means this. Okay, so the translation is, this is a Warner. So again, please try to identify what is the mubtada and what is the khabar in this sentence. Okay, so let's try it together. Here the mubtada is hadha, this. Okay, and what is the khabar? What is the news about this? If someone just said this and was quiet, the listener would say, okay, what about this? Right? So you're waiting for the news about this. Okay, so the khabar is nadhirun, which means a warner. A warner. Okay, so once again, let's analyze that the mubtada, which is haza, is definite, and the khabar nadhirun is indefinite, and it means a warner. And how do we know it's indefinite? With the tanween at the end. Okay, it's nadhirun, which is the khabar. If you are regular with watching the 2 or 3 short videos that I post per week, you will succeed in mastering Quranic Arabic, inshaAllah. If this video benefited you, please do like, subscribe, comment, and keep watching these short videos. Subhanaka wa bihamdika la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.